Hi, my name is Karen. Welcome to episode 3 of The Juicy Life, where we'll be talking about getting started on a juice or a smoothie fast. So first things first, which I've talked about in another video, it is so important to know why. Why are you deciding to embark on a fast? Is it for weight loss? Is it to cleanse your body? Is it to reset your palate? Is it for healing? Is it for a special event? And while I don't recommend beginning a fast for a special event, if you choose to do a 1, a 3, or even a 5-day, you may find that the benefits of doing a fast for an event may lead to other benefits as well. And that may change your diet. So I'll always encourage people to start, but it's just important to know your why, so that when you have those feelings of temptations and cravings, and they will come, it will help to have that list as to why you're doing it, to go back to help shore you up. The second thing that's important is to know what you want to transition to. What diet are you looking to go to? It is important to know when you start, how you want to end, and we'll be talking about that more in tomorrow's episode, but that's also something to start thinking about now. And then you have to decide how many days, and also too if you're going to be doing juices exclusively, or juices and smoothies, or smoothies, and I talked about that in episode 2, yesterday's video, so you can go check that out for a little bit more detail on my thoughts about that. So now that you've decided, you know your why, you've decided what you're going to do, how many days? Is it going to be 1, 3, 5? Are you going to start with 60, 90? Get an idea of how many days. Or are you just going to take it as it comes and go until your body feels? But know at the beginning what approximately what you'd like to do. So now that you've got that all figured out, let's talk about your diet. What are you eating now? What does your diet look like? I would recommend, depending on the type of diet you're on, especially if it's got a lot of caffeine or alcohol, or if you're smoking, that you'd want to consider before that start date 1 week of removing caffeine, removing alcohol, and smoking. And also to decrease the amount of salt, processed sugar in your diet, and also to reducing your intake of animal-based foods. This will help greatly with reducing your reactions, your cleansing reactions, especially if this is your first time embarking on a juice or a smoothie fast. You want to do as much as you can to prepare your body. You'll even want to start incorporating at least 1 juice or smoothie that week before, just to get your body ready. And we'll be talking about the detox reactions that you can expect, but you definitely want to prep your body. Trust me, you want to prep your body as much as possible. So how much can you expect to drink? For my Canadian friends, it'll be about 3 to 3¼ liters, and for my American friends, that's about 96 to 104 ounces of liquid. This is juice only though, so remember you still have to incorporate water. What works for me with water is keeping it separate as much as possible from the juice. So I like to start my day with water, at least 32 ounces or a liter of water, and then at the end of the day ending with 32 ounces to a liter as well, and then incorporating it inside during the day in between the juices. But it's really important, if you're only doing juices or smoothies, that you're getting in that 96 to 104 ounces, or as I said, 3 to 3¼ liters of juice. Now, you also want to listen to your body. When you first get started, that desire to eat will be really strong, and so you may actually have more than the 104 ounces. I just listen to your body, drink as much as you need to drink, and then there are going to be other days, especially if you're on an extended juice fast, that you'll find that you need less. For example, Saturdays are my Sabbath, that's my day of rest. And so I'm not working, I go to church, and I usually come home or go to a friend's house. I find that on those days, because there's less going on, I actually need less, and I focus on things like water. And I also incorporate herbal teas into my fast as well. And on those days, that's what I usually do, because my desire for juice and smoothies just isn't as much. So it's something else to consider. But it's really important to listen to your body, and that will actually get easier as you go along in the fast. You'll become a lot more attuned, which is one of the benefits of taking a break, is being able to hear your body's cues. So now let's talk about money and budget and what you can expect to spend. Now, it will vary to where you are. I live in Southern California, and I find for the 96 ounces, it's about $25 to $30 a day. ways that you can help to minimize that is finding a co-op. So here in Southern California, in the Los Angeles area, there is the LA Wholesale Produce Market, where unfortunately it's a little far for me to go to on a regular basis, but the times that I've been there, able to get great deals, huge cases of organic romaine for $18. So there are ways. So I highly recommend that you find a co-op. If a co-op is not available for you, I recommend that you speak with your local grocery store to see if you can get items by the case, because usually you'll also get a case discount, or they'll offer you that case discount, or they'll offer it you for less. So it's definitely something to check out in terms of ways that you can help save money. Also to sales. So while your grocery store may not offer by the case options, check out sales and stock up. One of the things at our local grocery store and where we shop is Sprouts most regularly. They have a lot of great produce sales, 2 for $3 on Swiss chard or romaine. So I'll stock up on all of those items, and really that's where my inspiration for my recipes will come from. So as much as possible, you definitely want to rotate the vegetables and the fruit that you're using, but we also understand that budget is a concern, so do what you can. And we'll be talking about the organic versus non-organic dilemma in another episode as well. And then lastly is prep time. How much time do you need to allot for preparation of a juice? Juicing does take a little more time than smoothies, but overall I could say you can expect an average of 30 to 45 minutes up to an hour from washing your fruits and vegetables, prepping them, cutting them, whatever you need to do, getting them through the juicer, into a blender, and then the cleanup time. So that, if you're talking, and then usually the recipes that I have are about 32 ounces, so that's about 3 hours of time. What I do to help minimize, or to help me get ready and stay on track, is to prepare my juices the night before. Just with my work schedule, and I do work full time, I find it a lot easier to get everything ready the night before so that in the morning I can just wake up, grab and go. And I actually even do that on the weekends as well, because it helps me to stay on track knowing that I don't have to wake up and make a juice and I'm already super hungry, because that's when you're going to be tempted to reach for something that's not on the plan. So those are my suggestions for getting ready for a juice and smoothie fast. It is one of the most exciting journeys that you can embark on, in my opinion. It has been for me, and I'm really excited if you're considering this journey. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We'll be talking about really the most important topic, how to end your juice or smoothie fast. So please don't miss that. Come back and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.